What now?
This is drinking the ether.
We have to stop him. You have to be stronger than this. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power. We can. We will. Together. Are you ready?
Ready! How can we hope to match such power?
By trusting in our own.
This ends now! Dion!
Joshua!
Clive!
My brother.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
This is for my father! It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave.
No. Wait. I owe him a debt.
Fine.
You there.
Don't reinforce the
Nobles
walls.
will be found.
Situation. Report, Captain.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Dion.
throughout the neighboring districts. Our men
Focus
are
all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait. Don't dally, man. Go!
Your Radiance.
and I want you to find out if you can now make some movements.
By the light. Dion. Have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once.
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me.
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbreque. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the Master loses her power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your Emperor? Guards! Take him!
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the Mother Crystals crumble one by one, and the Blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their Emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself! Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build!
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
Leon.
Gods! Gods!
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
Not again.
Brother?
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Mother.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Relax, Your Majesty. Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
That is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures. Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Muthos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew, and so we bid you. Find Muthos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form. You ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours. Mother.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
happy if I disturb Joshua while he rests. Trouble with the ledgers. Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Yep. So, what'll it be? Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
Give us new clothes.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
What are you making them skies then?
Otto.
The realm, as long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals, is with your uncle in the Free Cities. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turn foul.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on you.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. It could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have that. Could be that they don't.
I suppose not.
How is it that every one of your little excursions, not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate...
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think.
I hope so.
Look at us. Tempting though it may be, so...
You believe there's one?
I don't know.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Let me guess.
Is there anything you don't?
It does. That, I believe, is a question. And on the sixth day, but I dare say you remember your childhood lesson.
You think they're connected?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we more.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't. Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there had I the Journal of Moss, you will forgive.
Certainly not. Even without this journal, you provided us ample wisdom. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say. Clive, we have only one. It would. Actually, we had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Kashik at her gates and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village...
When it rains, it fucking pours. The curse breakers are... And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they... Which means Jill and I...
Let them know we're on our way.
Sid. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're...
Any idea where they...
The desert's a big place, but the fact is...
What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve And at this rate, it won't be the... I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but...
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think...
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your... We hire mercenaries and...
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like you're... We're better off using that coin to buy food and you cannot fill...
But what happens when they come back?
That's enough. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill.
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos. The Briar's kiss here in Dalimil is the only place. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his trouble.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason it's these accursed skies. Or an entire...
We're still working on the skies. Perhaps we can find a solution.
I hope so.
So? What I saw was a room full of people who were angry but have left to smolder. That...
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods. If only they could agree on how.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well... he'd let them choose for themselves.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precise. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie, it may still be possible before presenting them with...
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves.
When all that fear and anger can be...
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit.
As you wish.
Your faces are not... Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of...
Play along.
What he means to say.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane?
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about...
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalam's finest cannot defend this town better than a band of beardless...
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they did.
I can't believe that, actually.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid.
What a shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy some. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord...
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were...
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest...
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our mob, which means that now, more than ever, if our humble town is to endure not only this hard...
All right, if it will. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance...
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good. Merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the...
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat with time. They may...
Time no longer appears to be the... I take it your scouts. Technically, it would be the bandits, all.
You're not sick.
They don't just want food, they want...
I have a thing. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups. Very well. The rest, my friend, the stakes I concede are high.
That is a lot of faith to put into...
Then it will be for us to see that they're
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long. And we will do...
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
The townspeople.
I don't hear any fighting.
That we should hurry.
Natalie, you did well out there.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be...
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why? We are united. As for you, Sid, you fight. I'll take that as a compliment.
man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik.
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never off. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me that...
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
Let's go.
Clive, wounded. These men don't have the look of...
If you've come to rob this place...
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where...
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding...
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked... They were making ready to leave, just as...
Martha! The scouting party's almost at the lift. But they got a pack of a cache, and they got wounded with them!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them.
You look after everyone here. If any...
I will. You...